Should LeBron James win the MVP? And if not, what does he have to do to get to the point where he should be one of the top two guys?
Yep. And I think with LeBron, obviously already in contention, he is the odds favorite if you're looking at Vegas odds right
Yeah.
now. And I think one thing that is the thing to look for with this Lakers team is obviously how they're going to do without Anthony Davis. This could be a spotlight on LeBron because AD is not there to win MVP, but it's going to be very correlated to the Lakers' record and how they fare against the other contenders, how the season goes on. Because off the bat, when AD was initially injured, they had a pretty rough stretch. It still seems to be, I think they have just strung together 2 wins as of right now. So maybe a trajectory upwards right now, but I think the record is crucial for how the MVP consideration is going to be. Do you have any other factors you think are going to play into it, Blake?
Yeah, so off the bat, statistically speaking, it's a little down year for LeBron, which doesn't mean much because he's still obviously LeBron James. So as of now, he's averaging 25, 8 boards, 8 assists, and a steal a game. So his points are a little less than his usual. I think he's slowing down physically, or not physically, but like athletically. Like I feel like he's done this in the regular season a lot where he doesn't play extensive minutes, like saving his body. And I feel like that's now showing more than ever. But yeah, I'm with you on the whole AD thing. Like, if LeBron can remain a top 2 seed and AD misses extensive periods of time, I feel like it would really be hard to not give it to him for the reason that he is, quote unquote, carrying them harder without a second star. And really, as a third piece, who would you even say? Dennis Schroeder, Kyle Kuzma? They have really good role players, but they don't have a third, like, defined guy like some other teams do. So that, for me, would put him higher up. And then the other thing with it too is I know in the media, if there's not a guy who's like clear cut, like the last few years, it's been James Harden, Giannis, Steph in 2016. If there's not a clear cut guy, this could be a legacy award, and they just hand it to LeBron and say, LeBron, you've been insane for the last 10 years. You probably could be debated as the most valuable player in the league these last 10 years. You get to this championship every year. We're just going to give it to you to make up for those times that you probably should have won it or could have arguably won it, but you didn't. So here you go. I really think that could come into play.
Definitely. I think that's a very good point too. And I think if their record remains top 3-ish in the West, then I think that's a narrative that'll probably remain true.